It's sneaker releases like this that have you scratching your head saying, what the actual... YouTube, let's unpack this most recent release by Bodega and why it got me and a bunch of other people tight right now. Straight up tight. But I also want to have a conversation with you about not paying resale, because we got to stop this nonsense, because companies will continue to do it as long as we allow it. YouTube, what's up? We're back at it with another episode of Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. Thank you for all my followers, subscribers, all you people who faithfully come back to this channel. I appreciate each and every last one of you. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn around and hit the notification button so you are aware of every time we drop a video. Shout out to my girl Carla, or should I call her Carla, for helping also to vent regarding this drop. Like we talked about in the intro, we are diving into the Bodega most recent drop, Grid 2, that released last Friday. In addition, Saucony's on their actual site dropped the shoe again last night at 12 a.m. I caught an L like a lot of people on both times. Shame on you. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. I don't have this shoe. I typically don't talk about shoes I don't have, but I could not help myself. For those that have not seen the shoe, let me see if I can pull it up for you so you can see said shoe. Because this way you know what we're arguing and complaining about, this said shoe. The Grid 2 is a great shoe. I love Bodega did these nice, supposed to be recycled materials with hemp. It gave the playfulness of the Woodstock vibes. But I have a serious question. When did y'all fools start liking Saucony's? Because they've been around for a minute. And let's talk. I'm old. That's why the channel's called Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. There have been other individuals who have dropped a Saucony's collab and the shoe didn't get touched, sat, didn't mess with. Tony 2D Wild, Bullet RC, Kais. I know these are all influencers that you may not be aware of because they are older individuals, and depending on your likes and dislikes of watching these channels, they did collabs with Saucony, and that shoe came and went. No one went bananas and Google Gaga, and it was a resale. I like the Grid 2, the Grid shoe, because it was originally for me a running shoe. It has now turned into a lifestyle shoe. But seriously, who was to blame for all you guys grabbing this shoe and astronomical resale? Because right now that particular shoe on StockX, last time I checked, was reselling for probably over $400. Let's see if I can get it to pull up. Yep, here it is. Resale right now for my size, oh, it dropped considerably, $240. That is amazing. That shows me that a bunch of people bought up this dang shoe and realized that, yeah, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Not saying brick, but when you cop a bunch of shoes because it's been popularized, and then realize that people aren't biting on that shoe, you gotta drop your prices. Literally, when the shoe dropped originally, it looks like the market has ranged from $300 to low 200s. When the shoe first dropped, it was $400. I wasn't paying that. And here's the conversation I want to have with you guys. Do not pay resale for shoes, especially this shoe, because here I'm about to tell you why. I feel like I understand the reason why Saucony's have been popularized. Are you ready? This person. Those that are not familiar with this shoe, let me pull the box out. Yeah, J-Tip. You're at fault. You were at fault. J-Tip, not this Saucony. I don't have the original. When I talk about this shoe, we're just talking about the person I feel that's responsible for this uptick of Saucony shoes. He dropped a Saucony different model, and it went crazy. You had rappers showing pictures of it. You had people going after it. They called it the shoe of the year. I didn't get that shoe because I have a Saucony shoe that looks just like it. And that brings me to this point right here, right now. This J-tip shoe particular right now is going for close to retail. When the shoe first dropped, it was, again, like the current Bodega collaboration, $400 forever. And there's another shoe I'm not going to mention because it's not a Saucony, so we won't go there. There are a few times that a shoe will drop and the resale is insane and it stays that way. Saucony is not one of those shoes. Now, here's what I'm talking about, counting your blessings. I realized I have a shoe that looks just like that Bodega shoe. Yeah, you see it? You see it? You see it? Yes, this is the Saucony Grid 2 Creek Marsh. And I actually think this shoe is better than the Bodega one. And again, this is not a full review, but I'm going to explain to you why. One, it doesn't come with the laces that you see right here, the rope laces. I did a lace swap because I'm like, how close can I get this shoe to look like the Bodega one I wanted? And pretty close, guys. Pretty close. Let's pull that picture back up if we can of said shoe. There's that one. See it? There's this one. See it? That one. This one. That one. This one. Right. Left. Better. All right, I'm stop. I'm gonna stop, y'all. I just couldn't help myself. So, if you go on StockX or any other consortium sites, aftermarket, this shoe is going for below retail right now. And here's why it's an amazing shoe. This shoe has so many great details. One, the shoe is a collab with Saucony's itself. So Saucony's within Saucony's did a collab with themselves and dropped this shoe. This shoe is not it's a running shoe, which it originally was when they first dropped these. This one is more of a lifestyle. The details in this shoe is insane. So because it's supposed to pay homage to the actual Marsh Creek that runs by the store, the actual factory in Pennsylvania. And I'll show, actually look, let me show you the box, especially those that are collectors. Just so you know, I'm not pulling this out of thin air. This is an actual map and the creek that runs through the marsh that they're referring to. It's a nice little map. That's first of all, that's the first hidden detail. I know I said this wasn't a review, but it feels like a review, guys. Comes with these two laces, teal and white, or off-white, cream, whatever color you prefer to call it. The shoe, let's start with the toe box. The toe box on that shoe has these little niche, little grooves in it that kind of emulate, once we get the camera to focus, there it is, emulate the land and the territory. Then you have this suede blue colorway, obviously that represents the water. Then you got this mossy green right here, suede mossy nappy green that goes throughout the side of the shoe, the side panels. And then you got that Trae Young translucent sole, ice in his veins. That is crazy. And it doesn't, the details don't stop there, guys. On the back of the tongue, it actually gives some details about the marsh. Let me put my old man glasses on because you know your boy can see. The Saucony Creek Marsh is a small wetlands consisting of 1.25 stream miles and 20.5 acres of land and water located in the borough of Cookstown, PA. Told you! We would like the shoe to help create awareness of the small but vital part of our ecosystem. Told you! That's details. As a collector, this is what we yearn for. This is what we're looking for. You got a nice leather and soft tongue, and let's take it. another step with the insert. You got like what looks like a herring. A herring right there. I'm not sure what bird that is, but probably a bird that's, you know, on the marshland over there. And then you got here too also. There's the bird there. Focus for me. Come on, you can do it. There you go. There you go. Again, not a full review, but this is the shoe we want. I don't want the stupid Bodega shoe anymore. Y'all can keep it. Resellers, good luck. Some person is going to pay resale for that shoe, but it won't be your boy. Carla, you better not do it either. You better not. Pick this one up instead. Greater details, awesome looking shoe. Amazon lace swap. If you're so be inclined, if that's what you want to do the lace swap. Wow, that's your personal preference. But if you've never owned a Saucony, this particular shoe runs true to size. However, it is a little bit narrow in this area here, the forefront part of the shoe. So depending on how your foot runs, if you have a wide foot, I would recommend going up a size. The special trick with shoes that are lifestyle or running shoes, you can take the insert out until the shoe stretches itself. These materials, the suede and the leather on it, will stretch. Guys, note to self, if the shoe is leather, not man-made leather, real leather, it will stretch. That's another way you know you got a boo-boo shoe. Synthetic leather, vegan leather, anything of that stuff does not give. Okay? It's whatever the materials are, that's the fake leather, it won't stretch, so your foot's gonna hurt. However, this shoe in particular, the J tip is not as narrow in the toe box. So if you jumped on the bandwagon of the Sauconys for this shoe, it's not as narrow, but it also is a little bit more snug in the front part of the toe. I have like no room, but I also like my shoes tight and let them break in themselves naturally. So this way my heel is not slipping off. I'm on a ramble right now. But in conclusion, people, don't pay resale. We can control the market. You want a particular shoe, you miss out on it, go back and check. I know some people say you never forget a shoe that you own. That's not true. I own a lot of shoes, and sometimes I forget what I have, and then I'm reminded, like, whoa, I have something that looks just like that. Why am I going for that shoe? No, this is not exactly the Bodega. No, it's not made of recycled materials like the Bodega collab. However, this shoe has great details, great quality materials. I think it's better than the other shoe, honestly. Sorry. And you can get it for under retail. So do your wallet a favor and, yeah, save yourself some money. Let's control the market, people. It's your boy, Sneaker Flexibility, for another episode of Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. Get out there and be great, then go out there and be great tour. Peace.